Since our country's earliest beginnings, brave men and women have answered the call to protect our rights and freedoms. Throughout history, America has also fought to defend those oppressed in other countries and lands. The students, faculty, and staff of Michigan Avenue Elementary represent a rich heritage of military service. Today, we pay honor to the following.
Cabrera, Marines, father of Ziggy Cabrera, 2nd grade.
U.S. Petty Officer Jack Bennett, Navy, my dad, Beth Maxwell, kindergarten assistant, Michigan Avenue.
David Burnett, Air Force, grandfather to Dox Burnett, 3rd grade.
Richie King, U.S. Navy, father of Rivers King, kindergarten.
Staff Sergeant Clyde Cagle, U.S. Army, World War II, grandfather of Mary Crabtree, school counselor.
Sergeant Jerry Morris, U.S. Army, grandfather to Bratton Moody, 4th grade.
Lana Morris, grandfather to Ada Morris, kindergarten.
Bruce Nolan, U.S. Navy, uncle of Leslie Bennett, kindergarten assistant.
Kimberly Llewellyn, Marines, mother of Cindy Llewellyn, 5th grade.
Michael Schaub, U.S. Navy, father to Matthew and Logan Schaub, 3rd grade and kindergarten.
Chuck Waters, U.S. Army, grandfather of Jacob and Jonathan Galloway, 5th and 1st grade.
Sergeant Bobby Moore, United States Army, grandfather Jamie Fox, PE teacher at Michigan Avenue School.
Louis Dodson, great-grandfather to Frankie Barnes, kindergarten. Naval Commander Chad Withrow, cousin Colin Zinsfinger, 2nd grade.
Ed Long, 278th Army, a Korean War vet, is my grandfather, and I'm Jamie Seymour, 4th grade teacher.
Douglas Jones, U.S. Army, grandfather to Brant Smith, 5th grade.
Sergeant Willard Besh was in the U.S. Army as grandfather to Chris Scarborough, interventionist.
Jesse Yon, U.S. Army, uncle of Macy Carey, 5th grade.
Master Sergeant Michael Ross, U.S. Air Force, brother-in-law of Caitlin Ross, 2nd grade teacher.
Officer Tom Seymour, grandfather to Cole Parker, 5th grade.
Seaborn Epperson, great-grandfather of Finn Lawson, 1st grade.
Jordan Allen, United States Air Force. He is the son-in-law to Chris Scarborough, interventionist.
Petty Officer George Davis, grandfather to Jude Davis, 4th grade.
William Maynard Sr., U.S. Air Force, grandfather Jessica Morgan, a kindergarten.
Aaron Cruz, grandfather of Frederick Connell, 1st grade. Santos Perez, grandfather to Dax Burnett, 3rd grade.
Josie Linda, uncle of Skyland and Adeline, 1st grade.
Sergeant William French, Merchant Marines and the U.S. Army Air Corps. He's the grandfather to Chris Scarborough, interventionist.
James Irvin, U.S. Army, great-grandfather to Bella Spinoza, 5th grade.
Dale Pendergrass, U.S. Army, grandfather to Marilyn Pendergrass, 4th grade.
Brian Culberson, USA Army, uncle to Reagan Bates, 2nd grade.
Flight engineer Lynn Moore, United States Coast Guard, uncle Jamie Fox, PE teacher at Michigan Avenue School.
Senior Airman Deborah Ross, mother-in-law of Caitlin Ross, 2nd grade teacher.
Stila Stennis, U.S. Army, great auntie of Levon Wilson, 2nd grade.
Alex Albanetti, grandfather to Elizabeth Walker, kindergarten.
Jim Nolan, U.S. Marines, uncle of Leslie Bennett, kindergarten assistant.
Joe Stiles, Army, brother of Zan
Valentin, kindergarten.
Connor Bosler, Navy, brother of Carter Shea, 4th grade.
Specialist Randall Higgins, U.S. Army, grandfather to Drew Gibson, 3rd grade.
Anna Mullen, grandmother of Zoe Joyce, 1st grade. Paul Watch, Maureen's grandfather, Renee Wesley, 1st grade.
U.S. Petty Officer Jack Bennett, Navy, my dad, Beth Maxwell, kindergarten assistant, Michigan Avenue.
Jane Carrico, U.S. Navy, father is Nola and Zora Carrico, 2nd and 5th grade. Jeremy Boskin, Sergeant, U.S. Marines, father of Bibi and Bella Boskin.
William Maynard Jr., U.S. Air Force, father of Jessica Morgan, kindergarten.
Wayne Dixon, U.S. Marines, great uncle to Eden grade, 4th grade. Alvin D. Yancey, Navy, grandfather to Hayden and Braxton Monroe. Enos Llewellyn, Army, grandfather of Sydney Llewellyn, 5th grade.
William Smith, great-grandfather of Finn Lawson, 1st grade.
Senior Master Sergeant Stephen Ross, U.S. Air Force, father-in-law of Caitlin Ross, 2nd grade teacher.
Bill Collins, 2nd Air Force, great uncle Spencer McCann, 2nd grade.
Roger Kennard, United States Air Force, father-in-law to Nat Akiona, principal at Michigan Avenue Elementary.
Dima Katorik, U.S. Marines, cousin to Casey and Teal Bangier.
Officer Tom Seymour, grandfather to Cole Parker, 5th grade.
Zachary Irvin, U.S. Air Force, uncle to Belle Espinoza, 5th grade. Colonel Jamie Burke, USA Army, uncle to Bella and Breland Boskin, 3rd and 5th grade.
David Brewer, Army, grandfather to Avery Asher and Ari Rodriguez.
Jason Sneed, father of Nolan Sneed, 1st grade.
Paul Brewer, a Marine, grandfather of Sydney Llewellyn, 5th grade.
Franklin Lewis, Army, great uncle to Landry Lewis, 5th grade. Bill Saul, grandfather to Logan Saul, kindergarten. Hunter Hall, U.S. Air Force, cousin of Collins and Snicker, 2nd grade.
Sergeant First Class, U.S. Army, Freddie Blankenship, grandfather of Braden Leach, 5th grade.
Gary Derman, U.S. Army, great uncle to Clay Cooper and Carter Smith. Master Sergeant Jurgen Kropp, U.S. Air Force, uncle of Caitlin Ross, 2nd grade teacher.
And Frank Hauser, father of Jace Frank Hauser, kindergarten.
Lauren Gamble, U.S. Navy, granddaughter of Leslie Bennett, kindergarten assistant.
Brian Justice, grandfather Adeline and Skylar Justice, 1st grade.
Carl Viola, Air Force, grandfather of Isaiah Viola, in 2nd grade.
Sergeant Raymond Besh, father to Chris Scarborough, interventionist.
Chris Sprinkle, Army, brother-in-law Caitlin Ross, 2nd grade teacher.
Greer Craig, U.S. Army, to grandfather to Bella and B.B. Boskin.
Master Staff Sergeant Randy Chase, United States Air Force, brother to Cherie Morgan, Title I teacher.
Stanley Lowe, U.S. Navy, great-grandfather to Marilyn Pendergrass, 4th grade. Randy Kane, U.S. Army, grandfather Cooper Romager, 5th grade.
Bob Nolan, U.S. Army, uncle of Leslie Bennett, kindergarten assistant.
Carlton Rose, uncle of Ziggy Cabrera, 2nd grade. Calvin Cook, great-grandfather to Frankie Barnes, kindergarten.
Daniel Hall, Air Force, grandfather Kinsley Collins, 5th. Robert Llewellyn, Marines, father of Sydney Llewellyn, 5th grade.
Ralph Weekly, U.S. Navy, grandfather to Jennings and Angel Weekly.
William Bates, USA Army, grandfather to Reagan, 2nd grade. Holly Fetzer, Air Force, Aunt Tabella Espinoza, 5th grade.
Gerald Eisel, U.S. Navy, grandfather to Hayden Monroe and
Boston Como.
Michael Green, U.S. Navy, father-in-law of Haley Green, 2nd grade teacher.
Teddy Vore, USA Army, grandfather of Andrew and Jennings Weekly.
Bill Nolan, U.S. Army, father of Leslie Bennett, kindergarten assistant.
Kyle Baumholt, U.S. Navy, grandfather of Matthew and Logan Schaub, 3rd grade and kindergarten.
James Parrish, U.S. Army, father of Alexis Parrish, 4th grade.
Thank you, veterans. Your sacrifice is appreciated.